A sweet and blissful morning to my dear kids. How are you all? Hope all of you are in the best of your health with God's grace. Children, today I will be continuing the topic which we were doing yesterday, and I hope all of you remember the topic. Yes, children, yesterday I was doing the topic speech with you. I told you about what is speech and the two kinds of speeches. And before moving further, let's have a quick recap of what we did yesterday. So let's get started. Direct and indirect speech. Yes, children, direct speech and indirect speech is also known as narration. I told you yesterday only. And we also did that what is direct speech? Direct speech means the exact wordings of the speaker, and indirect speech is the wordings of the speaker, but it is not the exact wordings. We just convey the message of the speaker to the other person in our own words. When we are using the direct words of the speaker, it comes under direct speech, and if we are conveying that message to the other person in our own words, it's your indirect speech, and it is also called as narration, direct or indirect. Yes, it's the same act of reporting the words of the speaker in two ways, direct and indirect speech. Further, what is direct speech? First we will do this, and then indirect speech. The actual words of the speaker are quoted as it is. The exact words of the speaker are enclosed in inverted commas. Yes, children, whenever we are using the direct speech, the wordings of the speaker are enclosed in the inverted commas. Next is, see here, Yogesh said, I am studying. So the word said here, I told you, is a reporting verb. Said, told, and asked also. I am studying. I am studying is your reporting speech. I am studying is in inverted comma, because these three words are directly spoken by Yogesh, and told by the other person, John, in the same way. Which colored skirt are you wearing? The boy is asking the girl. I am wearing a white skirt. Now how we put it in direct speech? Lucy said, comma, inverted commas, begin, I am wearing white skirt, inverted comma, close. So whenever we are writing the sentence in direct speech, we use the reporting verb, and after reporting verb we put comma, and then the exact wordings of the speaker in inverted commas. Now let's move on to what is indirect speech. Actual words of the speaker are transformed. Transformed here is that the actual words of the speaker are spoken, or you can say conveyed in the way of message in your own words. Said or written in a simple language. It is said or written in a simple language. Means whenever we are conveying the message in indirect speech, we do not put comma or inverted commas, and in place of comma or inverted comma we use the conjunction that. Few examples are here. Now see the same example I am taking. Direct speech, Yogesh said, comma, inverted commas, I am studying. Now the same sentence is transformed to indirect speech. Yogesh said that he was studying. Yes, children, in indirect speech, after said we put that, and commas and inverted commas are not there, and the present tense becomes past tense. I am studying becomes he was studying. The form of the person as well as the tense changes from present to past. See here. So what all things you can see here? See, inverted comma is not the change of tense is there, and use of conjunction that is included in indirect speech. Then I took another example of Lucy. Lucy said, I am wearing a white skirt in inverted commas. This is direct speech. And when we write the same sentence in indirect speech, what it becomes? Lucy said that she was wearing a white skirt. Now, we were doing your book pages. We read this first page and second page also. Now, let's move on to this part. When writing a sentence in indirect speech, we commonly use the reporting verb said and told. I told you the same thing. If the reporting verb in the direct speech is in simple present tense, then the tense of the verb in indirect speech does not change. Yes, beta, first rule is this. What is this rule? If the reporting verb in direct speech is in simple present tense, means instead of said, if it is says, then the tense of the verb in indirect speech does not change. Then the tense will not change. Means, look at this example. Lillian says, I am tired. Now Lillian says, it is in a simple present tense. So your simple present tense will remain simple present tense only in indirect speech. Lillian says that she is tired. If it would have been Lillian said, I am tired, then your tense would have been changed into past tense. It would have been Lillian said that she was tired. But here your reporting verb is in simple present tense, says. That's why your tense will also remain the same. If the reporting verb is in the simple past tense, then the verb in indirect speech changes in the following ways. Now see, second thing is, if the reporting verb is in the past, means it is not says, it is said, then what happens? The simple present tense becomes simple past tense. I have already told you this. Sharda said, I take a bath every day. Sharda said that she took a bath every day. If it would have been Sharda says, I take bath every day, then the sentence in the indirect speech would have been, Sharda says that she takes a bath every day. Now B part. The simple past tense becomes past perfect. Past perfect means we will add had to it. Vijaya said, I met him yesterday. Vijay said that he had met him the day before. Yesterday becomes the day before. Here is one of the table given to you of the words indirect, and when we change the sentence into indirect, what they become. So you will learn this table. You should know LEAR and learn. You have to learn this table, beta. Now, present continuous tense becomes past continuous tense. Sahana said, I am talking to Radha. Sahana said that she was talking to Radha. As you will do the exercises, you will come to know about these rules. These are very simple. Just keep in mind few things. I am repeating. If the reporting verb is in direct speech, the simple present tense, then the tense of the verb in indirect speech does not change. Means if it is says in simple present tense, I am tired, she is tired. And if it is in past, Lillian said, I am tired. Lillian said that she was tired. Vijaya said, I met him yesterday. It is in simple past. Then it becomes past perfect. Vijaya said that he had met him the day before. And if it is in present continuous, it simply becomes past continuous. Sahana said, I am talking to Radha. Sahana said that she was talking to Radha. Now let's read this table and you have to learn this table. Now becomes then in indirect speech. Today becomes that day, tomorrow the next day, the following day, yesterday the previous day, the day before, next week the following week, last week the previous week, the week before, tonight that night, ago, before, here, there, this, that, these becomes those. Now children, let's move on to the exercise part to make ourselves more clear. Read the sentence and write whether they are in direct or indirect speech. Father said, I am going to the park for a walk. It's direct speech. Praveen says, inverted comma, I play football every evening. Again, it's your direct speech. It's not indirect, it's your direct speech here. It's your direct speech. The teacher scolded the boy for making too much noise. Indirect speech. The girl said, what a lucky person I am. Direct speech. Mr. Khanna invited his neighbor to come to his house in the evening. Indirect speech. Now rewrite these sentences using proper punctuation marks. Khushbu said to Saloni, your blanket is warm but mine is not. Khushbu, K capital, said to Saloni, comma, S capital, comma, inverted comma begins, Y your capital. Blanket is warm but mine is not. Full stop and inverted comma close. Second, Mr. Batra said, Dheeraj will be coming home for dinner. Mr. M capital, Batra B capital, after said comma and inverted comma begins, D capital of Dheeraj will be coming home for dinner. Full stop and inverted comma close. Third, Red Riding Hood told her grandmother that she would bring cake and cookies for her. Red R capital, Riding R capital, Hood H capital told her grandmother that she would bring cakes and cookies for her. Full stop. Fourth, Zara said, Zara Z capital, comma after said, inverted comma begin, this T capital, hairbrush is mine. Full stop, inverted comma close. Mother asked me not to stay up late. Mother, M capital, asked me, comma, after me it's comma, inverted comma begin, not N capital, not to stay up late. After late, full stop and inverted comma close. Sixth, Mr. Basu said to Mr. Rao, how are you feeling today? Mr. M capital, Basu B capital, said to Mr. M capital, Rao R capital, after Rao comma and inverted comma begin, how H capital, how are you feeling today? Question mark, inverted comma close. The teacher said to the student, we will go for a picnic tomorrow. The T capital said to the students, after students comma, inverted comma begin, W of V capital, will go for a picnic tomorrow. Full stop and inverted comma close. My friend said that she would help me with my homework. My M capital said that she would help me with homework. Full stop. Now let's move on to exercise C. Read the sentences and then fill in the blanks to complete the sentences in indirect speech. Nisha said, I cannot leave the box. Nisha said that she could not lift that box. Jill told to Ted, I did not sing well yesterday. Jill told to Ted that she had not sung well the previous day. Mohan said, I am leaving for Delhi next week. Mohan said that he was leaving for Delhi the following day. Hina said, "It is a beautiful dress." Hina said that it was a beautiful dress. Kirti said, "I'm very busy right now." Kirti said that she was very busy then, full stop. John said to Joseph, I felt and hurt myself yesterday. John told to Joseph that he had fallen and hurt himself the previous day. I hope children this much is done and clear. Now number 7. Deepa said to Mahesh, "You are speaking too loudly." Deepa told Mahesh that he was speaking too loudly. Betty said to Kate, "I am feeling well." Betty told Kate that she was feeling well. Now children, exercise D I have done 2. 3 to 8 you will do yourself as practice and in the space provided here in your book only. Down. Change the sentence into indirect speech. Very easy. Radha said, "I am going to visit my grandmother tomorrow." Radha said that she was going to visit her grandmother the next day. Vidya said, "There is a picnic in school today." Vidya said that there was a picnic in the school that day. The teacher said he can do better in his exams. The teacher said that he could do better in his exams. In the same way, you will do rest all sentences and send me your work for checking as soon as possible. Still better, anything you could not understand, you can ask me in tomorrow's live class. Till then, bye. Have a great day ahead. God bless you all.